Hello, this is Trent Nelson of Infinite Healing, and somebody's asked me if I could comment about different topics related to body language, and so I'm happy to do that. Somebody wanted to know, what is sexual energy and how do you work with sexual energy, and what does that mean and what can I do about it? Sexual energy is interesting when you're talking about it in terms of healing. A lot of people misconceive what the energy of their pelvis and what they confuse that with needing to have sex with that energy. So when you feel sexy or when you feel turned on, and what to do with that energy if you are a spiritual student or if you are trying to heal sexual issues, gets confusing, or it can become an issue for people. So I feel like I want to speak on this. And so sexual energy is just that. It's an energy, which is a movement. So energy is movement. So when you feel what's called turned on, it's an energy in the pelvis. So your pelvis actually starts to feel dancy or tingly. And what happens with that energy depends on what people want to get out of life. So most often what happens is people start to feel tingly or dancy in their pelvis, and they are around other people, and so they think that when they become attracted to a person and they get that tingly feeling, that dancy feeling in their pelvis, they think that that means that it's the person that they were around that is causing them to feel that energy. And the truth about it is that it's your body experiencing the energy, so it's your body that created the energy. And so then people think, well, if I started to feel good around this person or around these people, then that must mean that they are somebody that I'm supposed to have sex with, or I'm supposed to get together with them. And that's not necessarily what that means. Obviously, if you do that, it's all right and necessary for procreation. Though if you're trying to learn about sexual energy, what might need to happen is that you learn how to let your pelvis contain that energy, and so that you experience what's called the dance of life in your pelvis. And that you own that since I'm the one feeling that energy, it must be my body that created it, therefore I'm not going to give that energy away. People oftentimes, when they get energized about anything, will oftentimes try and get rid of that energy. Let's say somebody makes a large amount of money, oftentimes they will either spend it right away or find a way to have the car break down or the refrigerator break down, so that they have to get rid of the energy of the money by having to buy a new refrigerator or fix the car. So this has to do with homeostasis, the body constantly trying to balance itself. And the same is true with sexual energy and the pelvis, that the pelvis, when you're experiencing sexual energy, to see if you can allow yourself to feel that energy and not give it away, and let it build in the pelvis. And what it will do is it will actually start to affect your spine and your structure, and you will enjoy the feeling of that dance of life, the tingling in the pelvis, as your own creation, as your own energy. And you will start to feel better and healthier, because instead of giving away the energy, you are allowing yourself to actually experience it. And the experience of it is in the pelvis. It's not something that is an external, anything that you need to do with it externally. So when you experience this energy, see if you can just allow the energy to be in your pelvis and not do anything about it, and move around with it, experience your daily life with it, and see what happens if you don't do anything about it, and see what that does to your whole being. And one of the key issues of learning to be an advanced spiritual student is learning how to channel or how to contain more energy in your own structure, in your own body. So when you feel that tingling in the pelvis, then see, what if I don't do anything about it? I'll just enjoy it. I'll enjoy my own dance of life in my pelvis. Some people who have sexual trauma, they have trauma from their past, they get what's called holes in their energy, or they get holes in their aura, you could say. And what this means is that there can be leaks of energy where your aura is supposed to take up a certain amount of space, and if there's holes in that aura, or if there's holes in that energy field, then what can happen is that energy can leak out, and other people can pick up on this energy or can perceive this energy, and it can lead to people feeling like they get unwanted sexual attention, or they get attacking sexual attention. And so you need to repair, if you experience this type of issue, you need to repair those problems by doing good body work, breath work, and other forms of healing, which my company, Infinite Healing, provides a lot of those treatments. So, but the main point about sexual energy is that it's an energy that you create yourself, whether you're around anybody or not. And so to own that this is my energy and to let that energy stay in your body will actually create more health, more awareness, more aliveness in your pelvis, and you might experience fantastic results from that, of feeling more alive, continuing that dance of life in the pelvis, and really feeling like life is a dance. And so when the joints of the sacrum, which is in the very lower back, and the pubis, which is in the very front and bottom of the pelvis, when those are moving, you really feel like life is a dance. And so when you get that tingling sensation, enjoy it and see what happens if you don't do anything about it, and what result that can bring you. So this is my understanding of sexual energy, and hopefully this answers your question. Otherwise, you can reach me at www.lulu.com/TrentInspires, or email me at trentnelsonInspires@hotmail.com, and I'm happy to work with people on this issue and provide private treatments, professional body work, breath work regarding these topics. So hopefully this answers the question, and thanks for watching this YouTube.